Hey guys, it's Maddie, and as you can see from that little intro, fall is definitely upon us here, at least in the US. It is starting to feel like really cold outside actually, which I kinda like. So I was kinda inspired to do like a fall morning skincare and makeup routine, because as you can see like that red eye in that intro, I'll show you how to do that too, because that eye is just like so fall to me, like that red and that burnt orange. So I'm really excited for fall, because reds are some of my favorite eyeshadow shades to play around with. And of course this video is in collaboration with StyleKorean as part of their K-Beauty Guru search. So basically what that means is I'm in this little contest and like the top 4 people go to Korea and the first place gets like $10,000, so it's pretty legit. So the contest kind of works on a voting system as well. So if you click that first link in my description, it'll link you to where you can vote for me, and you can vote 5 times a day. So I would really love it if you did vote for me. Like, I would love you, I'd be obsessed with you, because that's legit. But I hope you'll find this little skincare routine and makeup routine helpful. And of course, if you see like any products that you like in this video, I'll always link them down in the description box and where you can get them. And also like, if you look at my past videos, like StyleKorean has been like my everything. So the fact that they were hosting this competition, I was like, dude, that's awesome. Because I literally always order from StyleKorean for any of my Korean makeup, because before I found them, like literally every other website charges like $20 to $40 for shipping from straight to Korea. StyleKorean gives you free shipping if you spend over $75, which that's like unheard of for any like straight from Korea brands. So that's why I love StyleKorean. And if you want to see and like learn about some really cool Korean beauty products, then just keep on watching, because I have a lot of stuff to get through. And this stuff's pretty interesting, so yeah. Alright, so skincare. And I realized for this part I need to put my hat backwards so my hair was out of my face. So bear with me for a minute. Alright, so the first time that was in the box was this Coconut Milk Pure Mild Cleanser. And now this is just like it says, just a very mild cleanser. And it's made with extra virgin coconut oil. So it's supposed to just gently take off any makeup and any waterproof makeup. And because I'm sure a lot of you know coconut oil takes off makeup, but this one should not clog your pores. It's a lot creamier and it's a milk to foam. So once you start using this and you mix it with water, it's gonna really start to foam up really nicely. And in the mornings, probably like every other day, so maybe 4 times a week, I like to mix in an exfoliator. And so the second thing that was in the box was the Stabilized Rice Bran Enzyme Powder Wash. Since it's the morning, I'm gonna be mixing the two together to really get all the dead skin cells and everything off my face. It's gonna have those like little beads to really physically exfoliate everything, but also since it has those enzymes, those are really gonna cling on to any kind of dead skin patches and any dry patches and really help just chemically exfoliate them away. And honestly, I know it says coconut milk, but this actually smells like soda. Like this legit straight up smells like Sprite. It's kind of interesting. And basically, all you need is literally about that much. That should be enough to cleanse your whole face, especially if you're not wearing makeup or anything. So in the mornings, just a little bit of a wash like that's perfect, because since this will foam up, a tiny bit of it will really go a long way. And now as far as the rice powder, I do put just a tiny bit of this as well. Let's see. Like that, oh, that's a lot. That is definitely more than enough. I just want to show you, like, once you start to mix it together, it becomes this like really nice like white lather, and you can kind of feel like the texture in it as well. And once it's on the skin, you'll kind of feel some bubbling, and that's just from the rice bran powder, because it's really gonna have like that exfoliating property to it. So you're gonna feel like a nice little bubbly effect, and it feels kind of nice on the skin. And so we're just gonna go ahead and rub this on. But yeah, as you can see, that tiny bit really went a long way. But I'm just gonna wash this off really quick and I'll be right back. Alright, and now that I've just washed that away, my skin feels like really soft. So because it has that coconut milk in there, it's not gonna really dry your face out, and it feels really smooth, surprisingly. And so the next product that we're going to be using is the Pyongyangul Essence Toner. And now since this is more of like an essence toner, it's going to have like some good skincare ingredients in here as well. But using the toner after you've just washed your face is really good, because a toner will really help your moisturizer or your serum sink into your skin, so that your serum or moisturizer is not just like laying on your face and getting like really greasy. So a toner really helps like act as that pathway for your moisturizer or serum to really sink into your skin. So it's really good to use so you get the full benefits of whatever skincare products you're using. So some people like to use toners on a cotton pad. Preferably, I just like to put it like in my hands and kind of just like place it. Doing this really helps your toner sink in. I know it's kind of silly, but it really just like helps it to dry. And now one of my favorite products from StyleKorean that was actually in the box is this Thank You Farmer True Water Deep Serum. And now this says it's good for all skin types and it's very hydrating. Basically, this is made with ceramides, which will really help moisturize your skin, hyaluronic acid, which is really going to help lock that in, and also licorice root, which is a really great brightener. So if you have like any discoloration on your face or any dark spots, this stuff should really help brighten it over time and really just soothe your skin. And it's a really nice jelly texture. I'll kind of show you right here. So it's really nice like gel texture like that. So it's really great for oily skin because gel textures really help to seal in any moisture. So similarly to the toner, you're not going to produce excess oils throughout the day if your skin is healthy and hydrated. And you only need a little bit of this, like you don't have to overuse it. One pump is totally enough for your whole face. So that serum was basically for anti-aging and to really help brighten. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this Benton Cacao Moist and Mild Cream. So basically this is great for just all skin types. It's just going to provide a little bit of moisture. It's made with hyaluronic acid and also botanical extracts, which are going to help protect the skin and also help smooth your skin out. And this is just a nice little cream texture. Only need a tiny bit of this stuff for your whole face. And all the Benton products tend to be a lot more natural. So the scent is kind of strong, but it's a very natural smelling scent. But yeah, that's just how their products are. And so I didn't put that moisture cream on my eyes because the eyes are the most sensitive spot to moisture. So you want to use a specific eye cream. This is the Organic Flowers Eye Essence, which was made for your under eye area. So this is to really help dark circles and also to help prevent wrinkles. And this is also a organic eye cream as well. And I think this is made with just a bunch of different flower botanicals, which are really supposed to help smooth and brighten. And you usually would like to use your ring finger to apply any kind of eye cream. So you only need a tiny bit of this eye cream. Because eye creams are more of a balmy texture, so a little bit of them will go a very, very long way. And you don't want to over moisturize under your eyes, because then you can start to get little bumps right there, and those are like the worst thing ever. But basically just go on your brow bone as well, and just all over your eye. And this will also help your concealer go on a lot more smoothly as well, so hopefully you won't have any creasing or cracking or anything like that. Alright, and now we're just gonna let that sink in for a little bit, and now you can see like my skin surprisingly looks like really smooth, but it feels amazing. Like, I could like touch my face all day right now. And so now that we've done all the skincare, we don't really want to mess it up with like a ton of makeup. So to create kind of like a barrier between our skincare and our makeup, you want to use a primer. So the primer is going to act as that barrier so your skincare doesn't get disrupted, and the makeup will kind of just sit on top of the primer so you're not losing all the benefits that you just did from your skincare routine. So definitely want to use a primer as a barrier. And this one is one of my favorites, so I was really excited to see it in the little box, because this is the Artless Glow Base from Hamish. So basically what this does is it gives your skin a really nice like luminous dewy look without being too shiny. It just looks like you have like such a natural healthy complexion. And it also has an SPF of 50 with a triple PA+, so it's really going to help protect your skin from the sun. So your skin won't get damaged and you have a lot of skincare on and you're going to look awesome with your makeup, so this stuff is really great. And so once again, don't need to use too much of this. One time I did use this as sunscreen when I ran out of my sunscreen actually. So I used a ton of my bottle, but luckily now I have two, so we're all good. Alright, and so now that we have our primer on, it's time to fix this face and get on with our makeup. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Skin Perfect One Shot Cover Stick Foundation. And so this is just going to be an extremely full coverage, but still look very natural because it's just supposed to, like it says, perfect your skin. So I just kind of applied it in stripes, like where I needed it, on my cheeks, on my forehead, and on my chin. And now we're going to blend it all together. So it's a really nice creamy texture, and will really give a full coverage without looking like you have a lot of makeup on. And now for concealer and the eye area, you don't really want to put a lot of foundations under your eyes just because some of them weren't made to go under the eyes, especially like matte foundations. So just to be safe, I usually avoid the eye area and just use a concealer under there because concealer of course was made for the under eye area, so it shouldn't disrupt or hurt anything. That's the one thing, because eyes are like super sensitive, so I don't want like anything drying under there. So for concealer, we're going to use the Chica y Chico Matte Fix Concealer in the shade Light Beige. So honestly, I only use the tiniest bit of it. I don't really use this in like the triangle formation that a lot of people do because I don't really want to accentuate my cheekbones too much. So just like 2 or 3 dots under your eyes. And also this makes for an amazing eyeshadow base, so since we're going to be using some eyeshadows, let's go ahead and put 1 dot just right on top of our eyelids. Alright, so now that all of our liquid's on, I'm going to just powder everything down so I'm not too shiny with a little bit of the 3CE powder in Soft Beige. And now for our blush and bronzer, we're just going to be using this little Hamish palette right here. So it comes with basically everything you need for a full face in one little compact. So basically we're going to use the same brush for the blush, bronzer, and highlight, but just taking that shading shade right there, so just going like right into that hollow of that cheekbone right there. You can kind of see where I'm placing it. Just go in like up and down motions to kind of create like a natural shadow. So it should just like sink in your cheeks a little bit. and just make you look kind of sculpted. But it's very easy to do. Just find that hollow of your cheek like right there. See how I'm putting it like right in that little area that'll make me look like my cheeks are seeped in. And you can kind of already see how it gave me like a little bit of dimension right there. And now just taking that blush, and now the blush is just a really sheer pink shade. And now we're just going to take a little bit of that and just go in circular motions right on tops of the cheeks and just go up with it. So very natural. And now for this part, make sure your brush is clean, of course, and take that white highlight. It's just a really nice like subtle glow, and you're just going to want to put it like right on tops of your cheekbones right there. And of course you can also put a little bit of that contour on your nose. Just like lightly drape it almost, just very, very light with it. And now for eyeshadow. Now this is one of the things, like you can customize it. If you want to wear eyeshadow, you can. If you don't have to. But here's just a little close-up of that red eyeshadow I did. But of course first, you want to put that concealer on to get rid of any discoloration and to make the eyeshadow stick to your eyelid. So basically, it's very easy to do. And now after that concealer's on, just put a really nice red eyeshadow base 3/4 of the way through your lid. You can kind of see how I'm just putting it like literally 3/4 of the way. I'm leaving the outer corner. And then take a darker red shade and put it on that empty spot that we made. So the last like little 1/4 that's there, just stick a darker red on there and just blend it the opposite direction into your crease. So it kind of creates like a nice gradient effect. So very easy to do, just keep blending. And now for the bottom lash line, you want to take a light brown shade and just line your bottom lash line like right there with a nice pencil brush. And then you can line over it with that red, and those two shades will just kind of mix together so it really defines your eye, and just really start blending those two together. And now here's the fun part. So taking that liquid metallic, you want to put it right in the middle of your lid. So I'm just using that same pencil brush and just sticking just a tiny bit of that little metallic liquid right in the middle of your eyelid. Because this stuff is very, very pigmented, you don't have to use a whole lot. So just the tiniest bit will go a very long way. And now that liquid will act as an adhesive for the glitter, so you can just put a little bit of glitter right on top of that and it'll really make this eyeshadow pop. But today I just kind of want to go for like a nice glowy look, so I'm just going to take the liquid glitter right here, grab a tiny bit from that wand, because like I said, a little bit of this will go a really long way since it's very, very pigmented. And you want to place it just right on your inner corner where you kind of have a natural glow there already, and this will really just bring attention to your eyes. See? Like, already, you can see how intense that is. So stuff's pretty awesome actually. And now I'll just put a little bit more on the other side. So yeah, you don't have to do too much. Like with makeup, of course, you can do it any way you'd like. So this isn't too bad. It just really brings like a nice glow to my eyes. So I really love this glitter stuff because it is amazing. And so next thing up is one of my favorites actually. It's the Chosunga 16 brand lip balm and lip gloss. So this stuff just looks extremely beautiful with that glitter. And I love like anything that is really nice and glittery. And this side doesn't change your lips, it just adds a little bit of glitter. So it's not going to change your lip color or anything, just going to really hydrate them. And now if you wanted to use the lip gloss side as well but not make it too intense, you can put the little lip balm on first so it has this nice oil barrier that's really going to help sheer out the lip gloss. Because this is a very, very deep red. I'll kind of show you a little swatch on my arm. Like this is a deep, deep red. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in the center. And then sheer it out with my finger. And then a little bit on the top. So it's very easy to create a nice like gradient lip with it without it looking too intense. And of course, at the end of the day, just a little nighttime tip, I love using face mask at the end of the day. So after you remove your makeup with any kind of cleanser, just go ahead and use a toner again. And if you use this first and then a sheet mask over it, your skin will just like drink up that face mask. And it'll be amazing for your skin because sheet masks are made with a ton of powerful ingredients for your skin. And they actually sent me some of my favorite ones, the Huxley ones. Like, look how cute this packaging is. So the reason I really like this mask is it's a really nice like microfiber cloth. And because it's not microfiber, it really helps to like adhere to your face so it's not like sliding off or anything. You're kind of getting like two fresh serums in one. And sometimes it does make like a popping noise, so let's see what happens. Oh, no, see, it just like shot right in there. Awesome. So it didn't make a noise this time. So yeah, that's about every product that came in this little beauty box. You can get the whole bundle below for I believe like 30% off, which is pretty awesome. And of course, if you want to vote for me, the link is in the description box. Please click it. You can vote 5 times a day, like I said. And yeah, I really hope you all liked this video. And thank you all for watching. And also, if you leave a comment down below, I love reading them. I read every single comment and I try to like at least like them. But of course, subscribe to me for more and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.